What's up guys, it's Will here back again, and today we're here to talk about the King of Pop. Not the man himself, but a 1/6 figure recreation of him in a shiny outfit from InArt Collectibles. InArt Collectibles are delivering such high quality, fantastic figures that they announced a 1/6 scale Michael Jackson for pre-order, and I thought to myself, I need to look into this more. InArt is delivering banger after banger, but how will they fare with a musician in a complicated outfit? Well, today we find that out. But before we get started, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you're notified when content goes live here. That said, let's take a look at what InArt Collectibles cooked up with this dangerous King of Pop. The outfit recreated by InArt is from Michael Jackson's Dangerous tour in 92 to 93, in which MJ was touring his new album at the time, Dangerous. I went back and watched some of the concerts from this tour, and it's wild. Like, these people were having a religious out-of-body experience, and it makes me realize how much of a cultural icon Michael Jackson was at the time, and probably still is to many people. And now InArt has recreated this icon and iconic outfit in 1/6 scale figure form, and let me just tell you guys, this is one hell of a figure. But in order to go over all the good, the bad, the ugly, and maybe even the mid, we need to take a closer look at the figure. So let's do that right now. All right, guys, taking a look at Michael Jackson straight out of the box, this is the acrylic container that it comes packaged in. You can see it has foam padding at the top to keep the integrity of the hairstyling intact. And of course, they actually have tape at the very bottom to tape down the wire. The wire you actually plug in on the very back of the audio system so Michael Jackson can hear himself on stage. There's a little audio pack with a little hole in there. You plug the little wire in, boom, you're good. Not a huge problem. This is packaged safely and securely. This guy is not going anywhere in the packaging. InArt has improved this tremendously. So this is what the body looks like. I went ahead and installed the shoulder harness and of course the belt on there. Very easy to use, magnetic for the belt, and the shoulder you just kind of use string ties and wrap it around. A little bit of a pain in the ass, easy, but just kind of a pain, honestly, a little bit of a hassle, more assembly than I would like to do with my figures. However, I understand shipping and integrity and all that, but the detail is remarkable. The detail in this outfit is insane. I'm keeping the jacket on for the duration of this review just for safety reasons. If you want to take yours off, absolutely go for it. But for me, I love how this looks, and I want to keep it safe and sound. With the head sculpt actually on this figure, this is insane. This is a huge, incredible win for InArt because the likeness to Michael Jackson is a total dub here. This is a 10 out of 10 likeness. This is one of InArt's best head sculpts that they've done. And with the outfit, it's a very shiny and eccentric type of outfit, and it's eye-catching. It's popping, it's presence commanding, and I think this is gonna look incredible on the shelf. So straight out of the box with the headset on. Headset is not removable, by the way. Don't remove it. You can see you have the sunglasses here as well. You can put the sunglasses on him if you so wish. There will be plenty of poses in this video where you see I put the sunglasses on him. They are made of real metal. It's awesome. They really do wonders putting them on Michael Jackson here. So if you really want to go that route, you totally can. Here are the exchangeable seamless forearms for the right-hand side. These are magnetic, so they pop right in on the right-hand side, and you can do whatever you'd like with them. The fingers are not articulated, neither are the wrists, because it's a magnetic forearm. So when you pop that on, it just sticks in magnetically and it holds safely and securely. You can see it has the wrappings there on the right hand. This is how all the right hands are. So they are all magnetically sort of forearms like this. And it's just kind of one of those things where you're not gonna have articulation, so you're gonna have to deal with that, but not a huge problem. You got a staircase here. You can put it around the base. I usually put it on the left, enter stage left, right? That's what they say. This is a plastic piece. Feels very cheap in hand, as does the actual figure base. But overall, it's a very nice quality piece in terms of what it looks like. So with some parts with Hot Toys and InArt, they always look a little bit better than they feel. This feels very cheap, but it looks very good on display. And the display base really, like I said, is in alignment with that. You have the MJ logo there on the front, and you have a nice stage replicated diorama display base here. You do have magnets, but mine unfortunately arrived broken. The magnets and the sliders underneath of mine arrived damaged. They come completely dislodged. Everything is broken. The magnets came loose. The sliders are totally off. So I'm gonna have to find a way to glue those back on. Nonetheless, it does come with a crotch grabber, so that's what I'm gonna be using for the duration of this video. It does feel a little bit cheap. The crotch grabber you can see on the back comes off the top of the base. It doesn't feel the most high quality, neither does the base really as itself, as I mentioned, but it looks really good. So on display, I think you're going to be very happy with how this looks. And just to show you here some proof, you can see the magnets and the sliders are completely gone. They broke off. I'll show you more, but That's my unboxing, guys. Let's keep the video rolling. This Michael Jackson figure is really good, albeit not perfect, but the presence it has is undeniable. The question I think you need to ask yourself though is, how does this figure fit into your existing collection? Most 1/6 scale collections these days are comprised of Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and other similar characters. This here is a real life musician though, so I do think that's an important factor to consider prior to dropping the $480 necessary to purchase it. I have to be honest though, the assembly for this figure is a little bit of a hassle. You have to install the belt and the harness yourself, and there's no instructions for either part, so just go slow and you'll figure it out, I promise. The belt is magnetic and the shoulder strap uses strings. Looks great, but another InArt figure with some annoying assembly. Great. The fact that the magnets and the sliders in my base were completely wrecked the second I unboxed this figure is pretty annoying. The magnets had fallen out and the sliders were dislodged, as I mentioned, so luckily the figure has a crotch grabber, but yeah, the inside of the base being broken upon arrival isn't ideal, and QC issues like these are pretty frustrating. The rooted hair on this figure is awesome though. There's flyaways by design, and I really like how MJ looks like he's been on stage performing. The likeness with the glasses on and the glasses off are both phenomenal. Maybe the biggest allure of InArt's figures is the likeness and the hair, both of which are top notch here again. The likeness to MJ is pretty uncanny, and for that reason, first and foremost, this figure is worth the asking price. This outfit is also super cool. It stands out in all the right ways. It just pops. It's shiny and has texture to it, and it looks great. I don't feel comfortable removing the jacket, but you can with your copy when yours arrives. I like the jacket look on anyway, so I'm rolling with that for now. The hands are attached via magnetic forearms for the right arm and via traditional wrist pegs for the left. Both are equally secure and look good. The display base is actually super cool. The top of the box has a USB-C port, and when you plug in a cable, not included by the way, it lights up the backdrop. This is super clever and it looks great. A couple of my lights are a different color though, and I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. But I'm also just not sure why companies refuse to include USB-C cables. It's weird. At the end of the day, is this Michael Jackson figure incredible? It absolutely is. QC issues aside, this is a fantastic figure that's going to have undeniable presence on your shelf. And if you're a big fan of the musician, I can't imagine you buying this and being disappointed with it in any way, shape, or form. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, click the subscribe button, and click the notification bell so that way you're notified when new videos go live on this channel. There's reviews, live streams, helpful guides, and everything else under the sun for 1/6 scale and statue collecting. Thank you so much for your support as always. I will catch you in the next video. Peace out. See you later. Bye.